divers, this is the captain speaking. Perfect morning this morning. P-Bay, our chef, has made his famous muffins for your enjoyment. If you come up to the back deck now, you'll see the crew unloading the skiffs and preparing for the dive day. This lovely cove that we're anchored in is on the eastern side of Isla Socorro. If you're not out of bed yet, now's your chance. Grab your cameras, head up to the sun deck. It's a perfect sunrise, folks. Very little wind, seas are calm. Great time to fly your drones, folks. Time to fly your drones. Doesn't get any better than this.
Yeah, and this is how it is out here. While Nick is still doing his daily breathing session with the other divers on the sun deck to get relaxed for a tiring day of diving, I prefer to fly the drone and have a look from above. You might think that there is not much to see, but the lonely wilderness is actually stunningly beautiful, especially from the air. You can see the volcanic rock formations shaped by the waves and the wind, reaching down below the surface. It's all pretty dry and rough, and you get the idea that the 4 islands of this archipelago are just the summits of a massive underwater mountain range. And the islands are a natural reserve. There is only one settlement, which is right here on Isla Socorro. It's actually a Navy base. But other than that, there's absolutely nothing, and it's not allowed to set foot on land. Being out here feels very, very far from everything. And flying the drone out here reminds me even more that it is a privilege to see all this in the first place. There are over 20 endemic species of birds on these islands, but the real action happens below the surface, of course. Our first dive site here is Cabo Pears, right here on the tip of this long rock, well known for great whale and dolphin encounters, but also for blazing current. But enough talking and flying, let's hear again what Captain Bryden has to say.
We're here at Cabo Pears. The Dolphins await you. That's right, folks. The Dolphins await you. Everyone to the top deck. The sooner we get into the water, the sooner you can spend time with the Dolphins.
Dolphins, they were not interested in me. They were interested in the other ones and the guides, but not in me. So no big interaction, they just passed by. a situation when we shoot it very deep, about 30 plus, and Florian said, well, get out, and I just crossed the border. But each time you cross the end of the reef, you are never sure if there is a current getting you away and you don't know where to end. This was one situation where I was forced to get this octopus, just to get the air, which usually you won't do as a freediver. Some of the moments where I was a bit afraid, just getting out and don't know where this all ends. I remember the first telephone talk with Florian, and I said, I'm not so sure what I shall do with all these scuba divers on 10 days on a boat. And it turns out that everything is perfect. So the group was really nice. They were really fascinated also by this project. So Florian shows them, look, that's what we got. This is how it's going to be. And from every moment I was more enthusiastic about it.
Welcome back from the dive divers. Hope you had a fantastic time. Jorge's on the back deck with some refreshments. Crew's going to help you with your tanks and gear, and we're looking forward to hearing your stories and seeing your pictures of what you saw. Welcome back from the dive, everybody.
So, that was the second part. There is one part to come, which is part number 3 about Roca Partida. It's supposed to be the highlight of the whole series, because Roca Partida is a solitary rock in the middle of nowhere where you have a good chance to see everything. So, watch out. Stay tuned and see you there.